Welcome back to the channel, everyone. The Santa Maria here, and you all, today we are doing fragrances I'm currently sampling. That is the topic for today. The reason I want to start doing these more often, I've already done a few of them, is because you all, I get so many samples in with the orders, or I even order samples sometimes if it's something very particular I'm very intrigued by. And you know what? I like to share that with you all. I know sometimes you all ask me questions about certain fragrances. Sometimes y'all ask about them here on YouTube. A lot of times you DM me your questions on Instagram for those that are following me, because you know I do more of my fragrance talk and things and posting over there. But alas, we're starting to merge the two identities and communities right here on YouTube. So yes, now back to the topic at hand. The fragrances I'm sampling, I have, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fragrances I'm going to talk about. The two fragrance houses all of these fragrances come from are the house of Kilian and also the house of Frederic Malle. Both are niche houses, so yeah, we're being a little bougie today. But before we get into these scents, elves, you know what time it is. Lipstick of the day, I went with something kind of burnt orange, rustic, yes. Last of the winter cold weather colors, and this is Macaresh color. I like this one. This was one of those I wasn't expecting to like, but it grew on me over time. Elves, let me know what you think. As always, details will be in the description box. As y'all know, that's what the gold is. Next up, we have fragrance of the day. This is one that I'm, still trying to see how I feel about it. We'll get into the tea later on. And this is none other than the Valentino Donna Born in Roma. So that is our fragrance of the day. So as always, when we're sampling, we gotta have our trusty test strips here with us, and we're going to do that. And yes, my samples have all come in these types of containers. Get into it. Here I have my Frederic Malle Discovery set, which I did order from the official Frederic Malle website. I will include that information in the description box as well. And then I also have some Kilian samples as well that I did receive from the Kilian counter. We like that. We love a good essay moment. So look at our strips going. And yeah, let's get right into it. The first scent from Kilian that we are sampling at the moment, this is the Princess by Kilian, or as it's affectionately called, its full name is I Don't Need a Prince by My Side to Be a Princess. I remember this one was all the rage once upon a time in Sephora, particularly amongst my 20-somethings. They were really talking about this in a lot, and I was like, okay, first off, with the name Princess and all that, I was like, I don't know how I feel about it, so I stayed away from it. But it did come in my sample kit from Kilian, and I'm gonna read the notes for you all as well. It's considered a warm gourmand scent. We have notes of ginger, green tea, and marshmallow, so I was kind of interested to see how is green tea and marshmallow and all that's gonna work. This is what my sample looks like, of course. Black, looks like the bottle. And yeah, let's smell it. I like this. I gotta say, I like this. I've actually worn it a few times in the evenings. And it's nice. It's fresh but warm, but it's cozy because of that marshmallow scent. So with this one, the Princess by Kilian, I would actually get a full bottle of this. Unfortunately, the full bottle of this doesn't exist right now because it's still out of stock at the moment. The travel size is still available. I will link that below. But yeah, as soon as the full size bottle comes back in stock, I will be grabbing this. Oh yes, please come back in stock soon. Very good. And again, that is the Princess by Kilian scent. I like it. All right, the next scent we're gonna stay in the Kilian family. Now I'm going in my book. The next scent we're doing is the Liaisons Dangereuses. So that's what we're gonna do here. All right. The name is very long and interesting. I almost couldn't understand it at one point because of the handwriting on it. But all right, let's sample it. While that dries down, everyone, the notes in Liaisons Dangereuses is considered a floral fruity scent, and its notes are plum, rose, vanilla. So this is one of those Kilian scents that you don't hear much about. This is one that flies under the radar. I didn't know it existed until I got a sample of it. So I was like, okay, cool. You never know, sometimes you can find a gem when you get those unsung heroes. I'm not wowed by it. It's okay, but it's not $250 okay. Yeah. because that's how much this scent costs. It's pretty, but it doesn't change my life. And this one I have actually worn on my skin and worn at night, because that's when I like to test scents on my skin. But yeah, Liaisons Dangereuses is not working for me, so this one will be a no. The next scent also from Kilian, we have, this is another one that's an unsung hero. You don't hear much people, you do not hear many people talking about this one, and this is the Kilian Flower of Immortality. This one I have actually used up, but I'm gonna spray a little bit more for the sake of this here video. Okay, I had one spray left. Yay, we'll take it. And Flower of Immortality is considered a fresh and fruity scent. The notes are white peach, iris butter, and tonka bean. So I was like, okay, peach, tonka bean, this should be like more of a gourmand edible type of situation. But I was like, okay, let's see what happens. Again, this is an unsung hero with Kilian. Oh, you truly get the white peach up top. This is a soft baby peach kind of scent. It is. Definitely daytime. This is definitely a summer scent. I will say with this one though, it's pretty, but the lasting power on it wasn't that great. As you all can see, I have used it up. I've tried it a few times. It's so pretty, but again, for $250, I can't do it. It's not that good. Dare I say, you all, the Princess Kilian I talked about earlier, that one's the more affordable one. It's like within the $100 something price point. It has a better lasting performance, I have to say, and that's another reason why I like their Princess one. But again, back to now, Flower of Immortality. Pretty, but it's not worth the price point, so it's a no for me. All right, now elves, we are moving into the house of Frederic Malle. This is a discovery set I ordered from the official Frederic Malle website. Roughly, I think a year ago actually, so I have taken my time with it. This discovery set comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 scents in total, but we're only going to talk about 2 of them because the other scents are long and gone. And one thing I do like about Frederic Malle, how they do their discovery set, is the price of it. Once you pick out the scent you like, it can be added to a full bottle purchase. So I think I remember correctly, I paid $35 for my discovery set. So now that $35 goes toward the full size bottle of my choice when I made a purchase, and I did make a purchase. Yes, I've been enjoying that scent. But now back to the scents that we're sampling. So the next one we're gonna sample for today, this is from Frederic Malle, and this is their Eau de Magnolia scent. That's what their samples look like. They are a nice orangey color. So I'm gonna spray and let it dry. So, okay. Ooh, okay, that is serious. It's in the air. So I have the notes here for Eau de Magnolia. It's considered a citrus fresh scent. The notes are lemon, grapefruit, bergamot, oak moss, and patchouli. And all these notes I'm reading are from everybody's official website, so there are no guesses, no gimmicks here. Yeah, this is very citrusy. This is very, very citrusy. That patchouli is at the base. That oak moss is definitely here. Okay, this is one I'm not checking for. I don't hate it, but is this full bottle worthy for me? In which Frederic Malle is over $200 as well. No, this is why we sample these niche scents, y'all, because these price points, I need to make sure I love it. I'm just saying, for these price points with these niche scents, it's cool. It's okay. I will say the longer I sniff it, the more I like it, so I don't hate it, but I still don't feel like, oh my gosh, I gotta have it, like, oh my goodness. Of course, with like Frederic Malle, the most iconic scent is like Portrait of a Lady, which that one I smelled and I was like, oh wow, I get the hype. This one isn't giving me that same energy. But it's pretty if you like citrus. If you're a citrus person, Eau de Magnolia by Frederic Malle is for you. Okay, the last scent we're gonna talk about. Now this one is pretty popular and kind of talked about amongst the fragrance community when it comes to Frederic Malle. This is the Carnal flower scent. This is the Carnal flower scent. I had to let my camera focus there on the sample, and yeah, let's spray it. right, we're gonna let that sit and do what it do while I read the notes. Carnal flower, it is considered a true floral scent and is considered a tuberose explosion. That's what this is. The notes officially are water fruits, melon, vegetable notes, tuberose, and musk. If you do not like tuberose, stay far away from carnal flower. All right, let's get into carnal flower. Let's see what it's talking about. This is very green. The vegetable notes part, yeah, this is a very green scent. This is very earthy and green. This isn't my cup of tea. It's kind of outside-ish to me. This is giving me outside. Okay, this one, I don't get why it's hyped. I don't like it. No. No. Carnal flower is a no for me. I'm not feeling it. So all right, elves, those are the 5 scents that I have currently been sampling and I wanted to share with you all today. Based on today's group, there's only one I think that is full bottle worthy, and that is again the Princess by Kilian, this right here. And it's so funny because this is the one that's considered the cheapie out the group. That's so funny to me, but it's amazing. I think it's divine. That marshmallow note that Kilian is known for and like celebrated for, oh yeah, I get it. This scent is so worth the hype to me. So yeah, this is the only one I will be getting. So elves, let me know in the comments below, what do you think about the scents I mentioned? Have you smelled them? Have they been on your radar? Or has anything from the house of Kilian or the house of Frederic Malle been on your mind? Let me know in the comments below. How do you feel about Princess? Let me know. Am I the one that's just late? Like I know I am, because the girls have been talking about it and I just been sleeping on her, but Princess is that girl. Let me know what scents you are also sampling. I like to know, because as you all know, spring is coming. So kind of in the mood to explore and see what's out there, what's going to be a new signature scent. You know, we like those things. I like hearing what's up from you all. And last, if you're digging me, subscribe to the channel. If you're digging the content, like the video. And if you don't like neither one, that's fine. I appreciate your view. Until next time, elves, I will catch you on the next one. Bye, y'all.